Honey, I might have to work late today. Don't save any dinner for me. Go to bed early. Love you.
Why is it pouring again? Summer storms are the worst. Hello?
What's wrong? Finally ready for a divorce?
Mom? Ian and I have been married for 7 years. He's not as bad as you think.
Zhu, I only want what's best for you. I've run the Win Group for years and seen it all. I've never been wrong about anyone. Ian is definitely not a good man.
Mom, Ian has taken such good care of me. He gets so worried if I'm even slightly unwell. How is he bad? I was planning to visit with Nora this weekend, but now there's no point. Why can't I move? My whole body is numb and painful. Was I electrocuted?
Honey, eat up. Honey? Honey, what's wrong? Honey. Honey, wake up! Honey. Dead. She's dead. Honey, wake up! Honey, please, wake up. What will Nora and I do without you? Wake up, honey.
Hubby, I'm not dead. I just can't move. Don't be scared.
Vende. Something happened to Zoe. Bring Nora back quickly. Hurry.
Tomorrow is my birthday. To let me rest, Ian asked my best friend to look after Nora. But then this happened. Why was I electrocuted? Okay, don't panic. I'm bringing her back now.
You're finally back. She's dead.
What happened? She was fine this morning.
I don't know.
She's dead? Zhu, how could you be so careless? How could you leave us like this? Zhu, it seems this coma isn't entirely a bad thing. I didn't realize how much Ian and Wendy cared about me. When I wake up, I'll give my Win Group shares to Ian and Wendy. They are my real family now. Mom, I'll prove my choice was right. Zhu. Nora, Mommy wants to see you. Mommy will definitely wake up.
Is Aunt Shaw really dead?
What? What? Why did Nora call Wendy Mom? How many times have I told you? Zoe is your mother.
But you're my real mom.
No way. I carried Nora for 9 months myself. Where's Ian? Why is he silent? Nora, Mommy knows you're upset. But I had a C-section 2 months early and swapped you with Zoe's baby just for this day. Zhu? She's the richest woman in Riverport, the only daughter of Chairman Win of the Win Group. Once she's dead, the entire Win family fortune will be yours. No wonder Wendy disappeared for a year when I was pregnant. No wonder. Nora was full-term, but stayed in an incubator for half a month. Whose child is she and Wendy? Right. Where's my child? That woman kept me hiding for 5 years. That woman.
Enough. That's enough. She's already dead. From now on, all of this is Urs.
From now on, you're all mine. Ian and Wendy have been together behind my back for a long time. You two. When I wake up, I'll make you pay.
My parents must be here. I'll get the door.
What's going on? What happened to Zoe?
Yeah, why call us over in such a hurry? Did you make Zoe angry again? I told you Zoe's health isn't good. You should be more patient with her.
Dad. Zoo. She's dead. Dead.
What?
Zoe is your wife. Is this how you take care of her?
I don't remember them ever hitting Ian before. I didn't expect him to hit Ian for me today. They really love me like their own daughter. But why would such good parents to raise a son like Ian?
Yeah. We aren't sure yet if we can get the Wynn family's assets. How could you let her die?
What?
Don't worry, Mom and Dad. We still have Nora, don't we?
Grandpa, Grandma.
Such a sweet granddaughter.
Nora is Zoe's only child and the Shaw family's sole heir. Oh, this is great. Wendy will soon be our daughter-in-law.
Mom, I've always been your daughter-in-law. You animals. When I wake up, I won't let you get your way.
We've been preparing for a long time, but doing it so suddenly, won't there be any clues? We've been preparing for a long time, but doing it so suddenly, won't there be any clues?
Don't worry. I specially prepared a wire. I wanted to stage an accident, but before I could act, she was electrocuted. It has nothing to do with us.
It seems even God didn't want her alive, but dying so easily is too good for her. I haven't even paid back all the humiliation I endured for years.
Mom, Wynn Group is worth tens of billions. Once it's in our hands, will those grievances even matter? So everyone's concern for me was fake. Their love was fake too. All for my mother's assets. Mom, I was wrong. I was so wrong. I shouldn't have run away from home. And I shouldn't have ignored you to marry this ungrateful wolf. Now, as long as we finish this last act, Zoe's mother will willingly give the Wynn Group to Nora.
Chairman Wynn, since you care about her so much, why not talk to her?
I want to talk to her too, but every time I mention Ian's flaws, she argues with me. Sigh. It's been 7 years. I'm tired of fighting. Today is Zoe's birthday. Go prepare a gift for her.
Yes, Chairman Wynn.
Oh, wait. And my little granddaughter. Prepare one for her too.
Yes, Chairman Wynn. I'll get on it.
Chairman Wynn isn't home.
Zoe should be home by now. I'll call her.
She passed away suddenly last night. After 7 years, this day has finally come. Our good life is about to begin.
When that old hag arrives, just have Nora call her grandma a few more times. The Wynn family fortune will be ours for the taking.
Vende. Once the money is ours, we can finally be together.
You bastards! In your dreams, my mother's estate. It won't go to you, not a single cent.
My condolences. Ian, stay strong. Ian.
I was shopping with Zoe for her birthday gift just 2 days ago. How could she just... She was perfectly fine. How could she be gone?
I know. We all saw how much you loved Zoe, but the dead can't return. Take care of yourself.
Thank you all. It hurts so much. I wish I could have gone with Zoe.
Hypocrite, scumbag. I have to wake up fast. I'll expose your lies in front of everyone.
Zoe wasn't even 30, right? How did it happen?
I know. She was such a good person. When my mother was sick, she lent me thousands for bills without hesitation. Gone so young. Life is so unfair.
My wife. Honey, please wake up! I'm begging you! I had your birthday already. Why so suddenly? Without you, what will Nora and I do?
You beast in human skin. Get away from me. You make me sick. Zoo. We've been close for 10 years. We were best friends. Don't worry. I'll take good care of your child after you're gone. After all, Nora is my own child. And your little bastard? Probably dead in a ditch long ago. A son? I actually had a son back then?
Vende. Vasu's best friend. Zoe must be reluctant to leave her. She wants one last hug.
That's right. Don't be afraid, everyone. This just shows how lonely Zoe is. We should see her off properly.
Indeed, Zoe was always so sentimental.
You animals. If I'd only found out about Ian and Wendy's affair sooner. Would my child still be safe?
Wait! She's crying! Zoe is crying. Is she still alive?
Zoe, she just can't bear to leave us all. That's why she's crying, even after death.
That must be it. The temperature is rising. We should hurry. And have Zoe cremated. We don't want the body to decompose.
Don't believe him. I'm not dead. Don't cremate me. Someone please save me.
You're right. Ian is right. Let's let Zoe rest in peace as soon as possible.
No. Open your eyes, Zoe. Why can't I move? Am I forced to watch them steal everything from the winds? Wake up. Wake up now.
President Wynn has arrived.
Zhu. Get out of my way. Zhu. You just called me last night. How can this happen today? Mom was wrong. Mom shouldn't have argued with you. Look at Mom, please. Zhu. Open your eyes. Look at Mom.
Is that you, Mom? Mom, please save me. I'm not dead. It's the Payne family members who want to hurt me.
Mom, I'm sorry. It's my fault for not taking care of Zoe.
Zhu, did someone hurt you? Tell Mom. Mom, I won't let them get away with this.
In-law, this was all an accident. Zoe and I were like mother and daughter. Now that she's dead, my heart is breaking. I don't even want to live anymore.
You're right, in-law. We're also Zoe's family. We didn't want this for her either. But Zhu, she's already dead. Take care of your health, in-law.
Auntie Win, my condolences.
You are Vende, Sue's best friend.
We were just preparing for Zoe's birthday party. I even bought her a birthday gift already. But I didn't expect. Zhu, Mom, I'm fine. Don't be sad. And don't believe what they say. They're all lying to you. They want to take over the Wins.
Mom, it's all my fault. Hit me, Mom. I let Zoe down.
My precious daughter. She's the apple of my eye. My baby girl. She suffered so much with you. Let's leave that aside. But now she died for no clear reason. This matter, you must give me an explanation.
Zoe died from an electric shock. When I got home, she was on the floor, not breathing. If only. If I had come home earlier to warn her. Maybe she. Hit me, Mom.
Don't call me Mom. I don't have a son-in-law like you. Give me back my daughter.
You say she died from an accidental electric shock? Did you call a doctor? What if she can still be saved?
Yes, call a doctor. Zoe might still be saved.
Yes, if a doctor comes, they can save me. Auntie Win is right. It happened so fast we haven't called a doctor. I'll call one now.
Let's find a doctor now.
Zhu, I don't believe you're really dead. I will save you.
Mom, don't cry. Your health is poor. You shouldn't get so upset. I was wrong. I'll properly apologize once I wake up.
The doctor is here.
What's going on? She is indeed dead, but still warm.
Doctor, how is she? Can my daughter be saved?
What was the situation?
It rained heavily last night. The coffee machine's wiring was old. My wife accidentally got electrocuted.
Miss Shaw's physical signs do match death by electrocution. She has no vital signs.
How can this be? My Zhu.
You're lying. I'm clearly still alive. I see. The Payne family bought you off. You're all in this together. You quack.
Honey.
Zhu.
It was you, wasn't it? How could the coffee machine short circuit? It's you. You killed Zoe.
Mom, I didn't want anything to happen to Zoe either. If I had known, I wouldn't have gone out that day.
Bullshit. You cut the wires on purpose.
Zhu, you're my only daughter. You're gone. How can Mom keep living?
Miss, Chairman Win hasn't seen you for 7 years. But she looks at your photo every day. For a long time, she really loves you.
Mom, I know you're soft-hearted deep down. I'm fine. Stop crying. Zoe, please wake up.
Ah, Zoe's hand moved. I saw it. Her hand moved.
Auntie Win, you must have seen it wrong. Zoe is already dead.
The doctor was just here, even if you can't accept reality. But Sue, she's truly gone.
Did I really see it wrong? If I hadn't argued with you, would this accident still have happened?
Mom, actually, since she had the baby, Zoe's been emotionally unstable. She couldn't sleep all night. I asked her what was wrong. She said she was suffering. She wanted you to accept the baby and me. Later, I took Zoo to the doctor. The doctor said it's a nervous breakdown from anxiety, leading to a state of trance. She was in such a bad state this time. That's why she was electrocuted.
Zhu? I failed you. It's all my fault. If I had accepted Ian, would this have been avoided?
But she was afraid of making you angry.
This little girl doesn't look like Miss Shaw at all. Her features look more like Miss Lin instead.
Come. Let Grandma have a look at you.
Yeah, Mom, if Sue were here, she wouldn't want to see you like this. So you must take care of yourself. I'll handle Zoe's funeral.
That's right, in-law. Let's lay Zoo to rest soon.
Yeah.
No. Mom, stop them. I can't die. I haven't seen them pay the price yet.
Wait.
Chairman Wynn.
Mom, wake up!
Mom, are you okay? Mom, don't believe that scumbag.
Zoo is dead. You can't let anything happen to you. Nora just lost 2 family members at once. What will she do?
Go on. Call her grandma. Remember what I told you?
Grandma, please wake up. Hey, don't be too sad. If Mom were alive, she wouldn't want you like this.
This is Nora, right?
How can this child lie like this? Mom, don't believe them. Nora is not my child. She's Ian and Wendy's illegitimate daughter.
Grandma, Mom wanted to visit often, but feared you'd be mad.
This little girl, she doesn't look like Miss Shaw at all. She actually looks more like Miss Lin.
Joe, get the director of the Wynn Private Hospital here. I need another check to be sure.
Yes.
Mom, didn't the doctor already check? Why call another one?
A doctor called by others. I don't trust.
Auntie Wynn is right. For something like this, we should check again. However, it's so hot lately. Zoe was always so vain. If we wait too long, well...
Chairman Wynn, Academician Cheney is in City A. It'll take time for him to return.
Tell him to come back immediately.
Oh, what's that smell?
It smells like something's rotting.
This smell, could it be a decaying body? Grandma, let Mom rest in peace. Mom loved being beautiful.
That's true. Mom, Zoe can't wait that long. You wouldn't want Zoe to leave. With this kind of smell, we should let Zoe rest in peace soon.
How could I let her?
Grandma, don't be sad. Mom is gone. But you have Dad and me. I'll take good care of you. And buy you lots of treats.
It's all my fault. If I hadn't been so stubborn, maybe Zoe wouldn't have died. Our family could still be happy together.
Grandma, Mom always hoped you'd forgive her. So she could bring us home to serve you. But Mom is gone, and I have no Mom now.
Poor little Nora. Losing her mother so young, with no one to love her. How will she live her life?
That's enough, dear. Nora, us, and Grandma, who says she's unloved.
Don't be afraid, Nora.
Zoe is gone, but I'm still here. I swear I'll treat you like my own mother for life.
Good boy. Good boy. I was too biased before. Now Zoe is gone. From now on, I'll take care of you for her. After Zoe's funeral, my son-in-law will work at HQ, and 10% of the Winds' shares go to Nora. From now on, she's the little princess of the Winds.
10% of the Winds shares? I'm going to be rich.
Look at you. Getting so excited over this? I've planned for 7 years to take everything from the Winds. Mom, don't give it to them. Nora isn't even my child. Don't give it.
Yes, Mom. The dead are gone. You still have us. Let's lay Zoo to rest soon.
No, I'm not dead yet. I won't die and let Ian Payne's family win.
Stop.
Silas, you animal, what are you doing here? Silas, how did he get here? Ian said he was too ashamed to see me and fled the country.
Silas, Zoe and I don't welcome you. Please get out.
Zoe, don't be afraid. I'm back.
Silas, please save me.
Zoe is moving. She's not dead. Luckily, Assistant Joe told me Zoe's death was suspicious. Otherwise, the consequences would be dire.
Silas, Zoe is my wife. I won't let you lay a finger on her.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your reminders. If you hadn't played those tricks back then, Zoe wouldn't have ended up with you.
What did Silas mean by that? The events from 7 years ago? Is there more to the story?
What are you doing here? This Silas Goodwin. If he hadn't abandoned Zoe and gone abroad, Zoe wouldn't have suddenly insisted on marrying Ian. We wouldn't have been estranged for 7 years.
Auntie Wen, Zoo isn't dead.
What did you say?
Zoo?
Silas, what nonsense are you talking? The doctor already checked her. Zoe has no vital signs at all.
Silas, Zoe is already decomposing, and you say she's not dead? What are you really planning?
Zoo isn't dead. She's in suspended animation after the shock.
Silas, you need proof for such claims. Zoe's death was confirmed by a doctor.
Right. What do you know? Just because you say it doesn't make it so. What do we need doctors for then?
Auntie Wen, Zoe really isn't dead. I just saw her move. You have to believe me. I've contacted experts. They'll be here soon.
Silas, you're responsible for Zoe's death. If you hadn't abandoned her and went abroad, she wouldn't have. Leave. I don't want to see you.
Auntie Wen, I'm begging you. Give Zoe and me a chance. The experts are almost here.
Silas actually knelt down. He's the capital's crown prince, worth billions.
Is it possible Zoe is still alive?
President Wen, maybe we should wait a bit. Young Master Goodwin wouldn't do this if it were a joke.
Silas is so sure Zoe isn't dead.
Silas is full of tricks. Don't fall for it. Don't forget how he treated Zoe back then. Someone throw him out.
Zhu. Zhu? My Zhu. Why are you doing this to my Zoe?
Zhu, are you okay?
Whose child is this? How malicious, knocking over Zoe's coffin on purpose.
Silas, you're truly despicable. Respect the dead. Do you have to disturb Zoe's peace?
Silas, don't push it too far.
It wasn't Daddy's idea. She's the one who pushed me.
Daddy? Silas has a child. Yeah, I think I can move now.
This child looks just like Zoe when she was little.
You little brat, stop with the wild accusations. Our Nora has always been a good girl. How could she push you into her mom's coffin?
She didn't mean to. She saw the woman in the coffin move and got scared.
What nonsense! Zoe is dead. How could she move? I get it. It must be Silas. Silas, are you doing this on purpose? You two are just trying to cause trouble. To keep Zoe from resting in peace.
Mommy, hey, she moved just now.
Nora? What did you just call her?
Mommy, did you notice? You realized Nora isn't my child. This old lady has such sharp ears. I've planned this so long, I can't let it fail now. Auntie Win, Nora was calling Zoe Mommy just now. She said, Mommy. She moved.
Mom, you must have misheard.
The child has had this problem since she was little. She doesn't pause her sentences correctly. In-law, please don't mind her.
Yes, exactly.
Did I really mishear?
Mom, right now, the priority is Zoe's funeral arrangements. The temperature is rising. Zoe's smell here will only get worse.
Auntie Win, we can't wait any longer. The funeral home manager just messaged me. If we don't cremate her now, we'll have to wait. By then, Zoo.
Auntie Win, you didn't mishear. That child was calling Wendy Mommy. Don't you think at all that she and Zoe don't look alike at all?
They don't. Not the nose or the eyes.
It's not just not alike, they're completely different.
This child really doesn't look like Zoe, but the child Silas brought looks exactly like Zoe when she was little.
Silas, stop trying to drive a wedge between us.
Yeah, Nora looks like her father, just like him.
I think she looks like Wendy. I'm not entirely sure yet. I have to stall for time.
Silas, I know you hate me. I told Zoe you drugged and forced her. You're a rapist. How can that be? Silas was the one with me that night. That child is Silas's...
Silas, you beast, how could you? To Zoe.
Auntie Win, are you okay?
Mom, what's wrong? Move, quickly. Why can't I move? Why must Mom suffer like this?
Silas, how can you be so cruel? Not only did you hurt Zoe, but now you won't even let her mother go?
Auntie Win, listen.
What's there to explain? Silas, get out of here right now.
Wait.
Mom, Silas is just being malicious. Don't believe a word. He says,
Silas. What else do you have to say?
Nora. She isn't Sue's child. She's the illegitimate daughter of Ian and Wendy.
How does Silas know?
stop talking nonsense. Nora is the daughter of Zoe and me.
Lies. I have proof.
What proof? This is nothing but blatant slander.
Silas, you really stop at nothing. To frame me, you're even faking evidence now.
Frame you? Fine. Then go do a paternity test. Bring out the proof.
Why should I do it just because you said so?
Fine, we'll do it. Zoe and I were best friends. I don't want her daughter to be questioned as an illegitimate child.
Are you crazy? You're doing the test just because he asked?
Idiot. Can't you see Silas is just stalling? Make him get out now.
Silas, you told us to do a paternity test, and we did. What else do you want? Do you have to keep Zoe from resting in peace?
The report isn't out yet. What's the rush, Ian?
Mom. Kick Silas out already! Are you going to let him disturb Zoe? And never let her rest in peace? Are you gonna just watch this? Rapist who assaulted Zoe.
Shut up.
Ha! Scared of me saying it? Well, I'm going to say it. Rapist. Rapist. You're a rapist. You rapist.
Auntie Win, help Ian, quickly.
Silas, stop.
Auntie Win, please don't be angry. Silas is doing this on purpose. He's trying to ruin Zoe's funeral so she can't rest. Kick him out now.
Get him out of here.
No need. I'll leave on my own. But before I go, I will wake Zoe up.
President Goodwin, this is the medicine Professor Brian developed. He said Miss Shaw will definitely recover after taking it.
Auntie Win, the medicine is here. Zoe will wake up when she takes this.
Wait. Who knows what that is? You can't just give it to Zoe.
That's right, Auntie Win. You must think twice.
Didn't you say Zoe was dead? Since she's dead, taking the medicine won't matter. What if she wakes up like I said?
Silas is right. What if it works?
How is that possible? Are you doubting Professor Brian's research?
Mom, please accept your grief. Zoe is truly dead.
Auntie Win, she's gone. You should take care of yourself.
Yes, Auntie Win. Zoe was such a filial child. He wouldn't want to see you get sick over her.
Don't worry. Zoe is gone, but from now on, I'll be like your own son. I'll take care of you in her place.
Ian, Wendy, you scumbags. Don't think you'll get away with this.
Grandma, I'm here too. I'm big now. Protect you?
Good girl. You're Zoe's only child. Everything I have will be yours. The wins will be yours too. Let's send Sue off.
Auntie Win. No, it hasn't kicked in yet. Give Zoe a bit more time.
Silas, what more do you want? Mom already gave you a chance. You keep disrespecting Zoe's body over and over. What exactly are you trying to do?
Silas, please show some respect to the deceased.
Auntie Win.
Enough. Silas, please leave. You're not welcome here.
Wait a moment.
You old geezer. Don't think putting on a lab coat makes you a doctor.
I'm warning you. Don't cause trouble.
President Goodwin, Miss Shaw is stable but needs a hospital. Further treatment is needed for her to wake up.
Let's go to the hospital.
Fine. Is this your goal? You want to take Zoe's body away? You insane pervert.
He's a rapist who knows what he's capable of? Don't tell me. You want to do something to her body?
Silas, you.
Auntie Win. I'll bet my life on this. Everything I've done is to save Zoe. Please believe me one more time.
Mom, stop talking to him and tell him to get out.
Get out? Even if you're the upper capital Goodwin family, I'll make you pay.
Auntie Win. I'll bet the century-long honor of the Goodwin family. If I can't save Zoe, all my assets will be given to the Wins for free. I'll bet the century-long honor of the Goodwin family. If I can't save Zoe, all my assets will be given to the Wins for free.
Silas, you're crazy. Why go this far for me?
Oh my god, Silas is worth hundreds of billions. Giving away all his wealth for free, he must be insane.
Zoe must still be alive, otherwise Silas wouldn't say such things.
Give everything to these fools? Soon the assets of the Goodwin family and the Win family will be mine.
Hundreds of billions.
Look at you, so pathetic. Hold it together and don't blow our cover.
All right, Silas. I'll give you one more chance.
Auntie Win, please rest assured. I owe this to Zoe.
President Goodwin, Miss Shaw's vitals are finally stable, but she still can't breathe on her own. Remember, within the next 24 hours, don't remove the ventilator.
Got it, I'll remember. Zoo, don't worry. You'll wake up soon.
What's wrong with Silas? Does he still like me? I can't believe Zoe actually didn't die. As long as she dies, the assets of the Wins and the Goodwin family will all be mine.
What now? If Zoe wakes up, we're doomed.
Then let's make sure she never wakes up. Am I awake?
I knew you wouldn't die. Zoo. I'm late.
Silas. Thank you.
I was drugged back then and had a one-night stand with you. I thought I'd betrayed you. Before I could explain, I heard you were marrying Ian. I thought you chose him, so I had to leave in pain.
It was you who was with me that night? You were drugged too? Silas, I think we had a child. But I lost him.
Our child?
I got pregnant after that night. But shortly after I gave birth, Ian Payne's father swapped him for Wendy's child.
Those scoundrels.
Daddy.
Come here and say hello to Aunt Shaw.
This is Silas's child. Why does he look just like I did as a kid?
I found Bobby in the mountains 7 years ago. When I found him, he had a small Guanyin statue around his neck. I felt a connection to him, so I adopted him.
A Guanyin statue? Silas, can you take out that Guanyin statue and show me?
Daddy said this must have been left for me by my birth parents.
Silas, Bobby is our child. I put that statue on him myself back then.
Really, Zoe? Bobby is our child.
Are you really my biological mother?
Bobby, I'm sorry. It's because I didn't take good care of you back then. Don't worry. I'll definitely make it up to you.
Zoo, you just woke up. Don't think too much for now.
It's all because of those two beasts, Ian and Wendy, to seize the assets of the Win family. They've been plotting since 7 years ago.
The priority now is to reveal their true faces.
I want those two beasts to pay back an eye for an eye and pay back in blood. By the way, Silas, could you help me call my mother over? She's suffered too much for me.
Okay, Zoo, I'm going now.
Shoo. You're really alive.
Mom, I'm sorry. It's my fault for making you worry. Mom, I was wrong. I shouldn't have ignored you and trusted Ian.
It's okay. It's okay. As long as you're alive, just being alive is enough. Silas, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. Silas, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you.
Mom, you're not to blame. Blame those beasts Ian and Wendy.
Auntie Wynne. Zoe is right. You did nothing wrong. It's those two who coveted Wynne family assets, Ian and Wendy.
Now we must make those two pay in blood.
Zoo, get some rest. You'll wake up by tomorrow.
Sue, don't blame me. Blame yourself. Why is it that you were born with everything I ever wanted? And always patronized me with your charity, so that's what Wendy Lynn thinks of me. My kindness towards her became the blade she used to stab me. I'm on a diet. Can you help me finish some? Oh, please, help me out. You useless thing. Get lost. You pathetic loser. Leave now. Go. Go!
Mom. Zoo, she.
What happened to Zoe?
She's dead.
What happened to Zoe?
She's dead. Mom, Sue is gone. I don't want to live anymore either.
Sue. My Sue.
Auntie, you must take care of yourself.
That's right, mother-in-law. Zoe is already gone. If something happens to you too, what will happen to our Nora? She's still so young.
Grandma, don't cry. Mommy would be sad if she knew.
Grandma, don't cry.
Now that Zoe's gone, our Nora will be bullied.
Assistant Joe, bring the documents. Transfer the shares to Nora after the funeral. My granddaughter. No one can bully her.
Auntie Wynne, don't sign it. Auntie Wynne, don't sign it. This child doesn't look like Zoe at all. She's not Zoe's child at all.
Silas, what nonsense are you talking about? Nora is the child of Zoe and me.
Is that so? Ian, don't think. I don't know. You've been cheating on her with Wendy for a long time. You're in this together. You just want to seize the Wynne family assets.
Silas, you say Ian is cheating. Do you have any proof?
I don't need proof. Once Zoe and Nora's DNA report is out, the truth will be revealed.
What an idiot. He really thinks those hairs belong to Zoe and Nora.
It's over. This is the end.
Fine. Then we'll wait for the DNA results and see if Nora really is Zoe's child.
Assistant Joe, bring the report here.
Give up now? Nora is the child of me and Zoe.
As I thought, they rigged it from the start. They went to such lengths to steal the Wynne Group assets. How? How is this possible?
Why wouldn't it be? Don't tell me you think Assistant Joe faked it. He's my mom's confidant.
I recall someone saying if they couldn't save Zoe, all assets would go to the Win Group. You'd better keep your word.
That's right. Don't try to back out.
These two pests, still eyeing the Goodwin family assets. Don't worry. Neither of you will escape.
It's getting late. Take the child home.
Mom? It's okay. Let Assistant Joe take Nora home. I'll stay to care for you.
The child is still so young. You should take her back personally. I'll feel more at ease. This Ian is disgusting. If Zoe hadn't asked me to play along, I wouldn't even look at you.
Ian, take Nora home first. I'm here. I'll stay and look after Auntie.
Okay.
Vende, thanks for your hard work. Assistant Joe brought some bird's nest. Why don't you have some with me?
Thanks, Auntie. Old woman. Of course I worked hard. For this day. I've been planning this for 7 years. Don't come near me. I want you to pay with your life. Stay back. Zoo, you're already dead. Why are you still haunting me? Vende, why did you hurt me? Why? Zoo, Zoe, it wasn't me. It was all Ian. He was jealous of your relationship with Silas, so he drugged you to assault you. But he ended up in the wrong room. You're lying. I'll strangle you. I was wrong. It was me! Zoo, it's all my fault. I shouldn't have been jealous of you. We shouldn't have drugged you. I shouldn't have let Ian Payne's father throw your baby away. I'm sorry, Zoe. I really know I was wrong. I was just having a nightmare. No way. I have to go check. Sue, still faking it? Why is she so cold? Looks like she's been dead a while. Bitch. Even in death, you won't leave me alone, daring to haunt my dreams and scare me. Tell that old hag tomorrow to have Zoe cremated quickly, to avoid any more trouble.
Okay, I got it.
I did my best. My condolences.
Zoo?
Get away from me. Don't touch my wife. Stop crying, crocodile tears. Mom? What's wrong? Mom? Rest in peace. I'll take good care of Mom and Nora.
Zoo, Ian is a good man. Rest in peace.
Zoo, we promised to be sisters for life, to grow old and share everything together. How could you leave me first? Vende, if you're not dead, how could I leave? What's that sound? What sound?
A ghost?
How's that possible? Who am I? I'm the Zoe you killed. No. I killed her with my own hands. I see. Silas, it must be you. You hired an actress to ruin Zoe's funeral. What are you up to?
Actress? Tell me, where could I find such a similar actress?
Nonsense. Zoe is clearly dead. I have her ashes right here. How could you be her?
Ashes? Ian, do you want to taste what's in your hands? You can't be Zoo. Don't believe her, everyone. Vende, open your eyes and see who I am. You definitely aren't Zoe. Sue is dead. I pulled the oxygen tube myself. Are you talking about this? Give it to me. That's not me. The police will figure it out. No. Let go of me. Let go. Zoo, you'll rot in hell.